Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another weekly vlog. It is Monday, November 2nd. We are in for quite a week. So this week's vlog might be a little bit shorter just because we are going out of town for a few days, and by the time you see this vlog I will have explained everything. So we are yeah, it's gonna be a short work week for me, thank God. I'm still getting dressed. So yeah, this weekend was amazing. Even though it was like Halloween weekend, it was nice and relaxing. I was a little bit sad that we didn't give away candy and stuff, but it is what it is. I'm sure the kids in our neighborhood got enough candy, and yeah, it looked like there was a good turnout, like in our neighborhood Facebook group and stuff. That looked really good. So it is hot up here. It's always because like when I straighten my hair and all of that, I cannot handle the heat. But really quick, let me show you guys what I'm wearing today, because I know that that is like such important information. Let me flip the camera around. All right, so let's see if we can do this. I actually switched back to my Canon G7X camera for vlogging purposes. I'm going to use my Canon M50 for all of my other videos. This one is just a little bit more portable. At least that's what I have found over the last few weeks of vlogging and all of that. So we'll see how it goes. The ability to have like, I don't know what's going on with my hair. The ability to have two cameras to film with is amazing. So right now I am basically a walking advertisement for Old Navy. I love my denim jacket from Old Navy. I just got this shirt this past weekend. I had to run in there to do a return, and just figured if I was in there, I was gonna grab a couple of other things. So I grabbed this blouse right here, which is sleeveless, so I definitely needed to pair it with a top or a cardigan or jacket of some sort. I've got my typical Walmart pants on. These are by Time and True. I'll try to see if I can get the actual name of the pant, but I like it because they're just kind of like a, I don't know, ankle, I don't know. I'm not a fashion blogger. And of course I got some new animal print shoes to replace the ones that I got last year, because animal print is life. So I need to go pack my lunch and get ready for work. I am instantly reminded why I love daylight savings time so much. I have not had daylight arriving to work in a while, and this is just so nice and so refreshing, and it's great. I mean, I also know that it means it's going to be darker earlier in the evenings. Is that how it works? I think so. I am ready to get this work day done and over with, to be quite honest. I had originally planned to take election day off and the day after off. But with our change of plans of me being off Thursday and Friday, it worked out if I just went into work today. And let's fix this. Sorry, I keep having to adjust the light because my camera and I are both not used to this amazing sunlight. So anyway, no big plans other than, as far as this week, is just a lot of packing and stuff. Today starts, or was it yesterday? Yesterday was the first. So yesterday started the enrollment for Wild University. I know by the time you guys see this vlog, the enrollment time will be over, but I just love that community so much, just because it's also like a form of self-care for me. It gives me a chance to sort of step away from my own planning, my own business, everything going on in our world, and just kind of learn something new and be creative and hop into like that much smaller community. And just, yeah, it's nice. It's like a nice little like get away from reality, which I know is like a privilege, one, and two, it's like not everyone has time for that, but that's another reason why I love it, because I don't always have time for it. But when I'm finally like, okay, I have some downtime, what can I do for myself? That is one of the things on my list of things that I like to do for myself, is just to pop in there, watch a video or two, and just learn something new. Or even if it's not learning something new, just to kind of, you know, zone out a little bit. And My badge keeps trying to hop into the vlog. Anywho, I'm gonna go into the office. I need to find a mask. Okay, I've got one. I wanted to make sure that I brought one with me, so I will catch up with you guys later. All right, so the first half of the workday is over. My mask always gets stuck on my earrings. And I'm always like, please do not pull your ear off. That would not be good. But I am just in my car having my lunch. Not the most fun place to have lunch, however, with you know, everything that's going on, like there's no like eating in break rooms together, you know, things like that. So I just come to my car. But I want to show you guys this really cool thing. It's like perfect if you're like an eat in your car kind of person, that Jesse got me right when the pandemic hit, or like just after, and we realized we were going to be eating in our cars a lot and not eating with other people. So I'm going to kind of try to show you guys from this angle, but it is like a little tray that sits on your steering wheel, or it like hooks onto your steering wheel. It comes off pretty easy, but I can like set anything that I need on here. I actually have it upside down so you can see how easy it comes off. So it hooks on pretty easily. I'm trying to do it one-handed, which I normally don't do, and it has a spot for a drink. I'm still like really hesitant to put a drink on there. I'll put a drink in my cup holder if I have to, but I can put everything on here and not feel like I'm fumbling with my food and then like possibly like spill it on myself. So that's what I'm doing. I honestly just needed to get out of the office. Like things are just intense. It's the day before the election, you know. I also brought my laptop with me because I want to get a head start on the vlog that's going to go up on Wednesday. Just because I know that we're going to be busy when we're out of town this weekend. We've got so much to do, so much furniture to put together. We have like 3 IKEA orders to go pick up. Yeah, that just seemed like the easiest thing to do without having to get like a moving truck. We have a pretty decent sized pickup truck. Jesse has a Chevy, is it a Silverado? I don't know, it's a Chevy Z71. And we can fit a lot of stuff in the bed of the truck for things that we're moving down there. But big furniture wise, like again, we have to like maintain 2 households. So, we're just getting stuff from IKEA to put together and then pretty much spending the weekend getting him all set up there. So that is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have some lunch. I may even take a nap if I don't get to my videoing. I was doing this a few months ago where I would have lunch and then make sure I gave myself 15 minutes where I didn't like look at my phone. I wasn't vlogging. I wasn't doing anything on social media, and I just like laid my seat all the way back and just enjoyed the quiet. And I would always have to set an alarm because I haven't been a very big napper throughout my adult life. Like naps just haven't been my thing, but through COVID and everything, and just I realized that naps are they're essential. Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday, November 2nd. It is election day. I didn't pick up the camera at all again yesterday. I needed to unplug. I needed to unplug from my phone, the camera, my computer, the news. I just, you know, it's just a little self-care. So yeah, today's election day. I am getting ready to go to work. I only work a half a day in the office. The original plan was for me to have today and tomorrow off because I just knew that it was going to be an interesting election day and, you know, day after. So I had to change that with our change in plans. So what I am excited about though is after the election, we can focus on other things like packing. We literally have a day to pack. And it's crazy because it's not literally a day. Jesse won't be that far, so every week we can bring him things or he can come here and pick up things. Whatever, things like that. But his initial stuff that we need to pack up for him, we have tonight, which I know we're not going to be focusing on. We're going to be focusing on the election, but we basically have tomorrow, one day. If that says anything about where my mindset is. So it was definitely good for me to just take a break from everything and relax. So I'm headed to work, and I will catch up with you guys when I leave the office, and hopefully there are no conversations that I have to put up with. That's the best way that I can put it. So I'm gonna carry on about my day and do my best to really think good thoughts, but understand that this is our reality, you know. Okay. I hope you guys can hear me, but I actually had to come out to my car a little bit early and turn on the defrosters because our cars are covered in ice. Not ice, but frost that has frozen. So ice. Okay. But we don't own ice scrapers here in coastal Georgia. Like, this doesn't happen quite often. So Jesse had left for work, and he texted like our family group chat and was like, "Yo, might want to go warm up your cars a little early." And I looked outside and I was just like, oh shit. So here I am sitting in my car waiting for the ice to melt. Yeah, but I'm still gonna be on time. I see my neighbor out there too. Like, I think we all woke up and we're like, what the heck? It's in the 30s here. Yeah. All right, so I am home from work. I just had a really quick lunch. I had like soup and like these little bags of like Chex Mix things that Kayla had picked up for her lunch. I have to work until about 3 or 4 today. And then we decided that we're gonna celebrate Jesse's birthday a little bit early. So I need to go to Great American Cookie, pick up a cookie, and then in that area where Great American Cookie is, I am picking us up Olive Garden for dinner because pretty much we are in packing mode crunch time after this, so we really need to focus on that. So we decided to just celebrate a little bit early. But I've definitely got to catch up on these time cards for work. I was going to film this afternoon, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so annoyed that I'm not filming. And then I realized it's just was not meant to be because they're pressure washing a bunch of the houses across the street from me, and you guys can't really hear it, but I would be able to hear it while I'm filming. So I'm glad I'm not doing that. So I'm going to get back to work. All right, so I have made it to the outlet mall. That's where the cookie place is, to pick up Jesse's cookie. I am so, like, my brain is fried from work. Like, I had so many time cards that I had to take care of, and I'm just drained, especially from other things. So I've just got to go inside and grab the cookie and then run kind of across the highway. It's not really a highway, but it's like a busy stretch of road where I need to pick up dinner, because I should probably point the camera at my face, but I need to pick up dinner because I have ordered us some Olive Garden. And there was someone walking right by my window. One of these days I will get used to this. Let me go get our food. That was the fastest I've ever gone in and out of the outlet mall, ever. Pro tip: early vote and then go to the outlet mall on election day. There's nobody here. They better be out voting. Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday, November 4th. I really don't have much more than that, honestly. We stayed up last night as a family and watched the election. I don't have anything to say that won't get my channel completely banned. Or, you know, whatever. I can't. I think I'm just gonna leave it at that. If anything could be more telling about my mood, it should be that I have listened to the Hamilton soundtrack every time I got in my car since July 3rd. And today I drove to work in complete silence. Complete and utter silence. So in other stuff, we have really got to start packing. We have got to start packing. The plan was, oh, we will pack while we're watching the election coverage on the news, and that did not happen. We all literally like laid on the sectional last night and just watched that, and the plan was to start packing. I made a packing list, I made an Excel spreadsheet, all of these things to get Jesse packed up. Or I should really say us, because essentially we're creating a second home in a different place. So I want to make sure that no matter which way the travel happens, obviously when he comes and spends the weekend with us, he'll have everything that we already have here, but we need to make sure that it's just as comfortable there, right? So if all 4 of us are down there, that there's, you know, we're not going to be in need of anything. Luckily, where, you know, where we will be at, there is like no shortage of things. It's not going to be in the middle of nowhere. So that's the good part. But we really, like, it's, when I say it's crunch time, bleh, he leaves tomorrow. So yeah, and I work a full day today at the office. So yeah, my mind is just kind of like, I think what I'm gonna do is have a list that I can, as things pop in my brain, at my desk, because I know that that's just how my mind works. I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, we shouldn't forget this. Like last night I told him, I said, we need hand towels. But the good thing is that we have moved so much in our 23 years of marriage. When we cleaned out our storage unit over the weekend, we realized we had a lot of extra things. For example, when he was in Korea, we have like second sets of all of these appliances that are now going to come in handy for him to have there. So he'll like have a crock pot, a griddle. I think there was a coffee machine in there, but I really think it's no good anymore. We just have a lot of things, thank God, that, you know, we've got extra bedding, we've got extra towels. Like, we always made it so that when we moved, because when you're in the military and you have them move you, there could be like a month to 2 months where you're without your things. So essentially we always had this second set of things to get us through it. So I gotta go into the office. All right, so it is, oh my God, it is Thursday, the 5th of November. It is Jesse's birthday, and we have an interesting day ahead of us. He actually just left to drive down to Florida, where we are moving to, and I just talked about it on an Instagram live on my IG, and I saved it there. If you're not following me on Instagram live, just, you can follow, not follow, go check it out. But I kind of explained everything more in detail there. So we are, oddly enough, starting off his birthday by moving him down to Florida to our new place there. I'm just gonna kind of summarize it. We will join him after the school year. And most likely it will just be me. Our kids are older. Kayla wants to stay here. Nathan is looking like he wants to apply and go to colleges here in Georgia, but they won't be that far from us living in Florida. So there's that life update. My Waze app just let me know that it is time to head on the road. Jesse is like an hour and 15-ish minutes ahead of me, so when I get there, he will actually only be there like an hour or so before me. But we spent a good part of last night packing, which is why I did not pick up the camera. And I feel like in a much better mood. I feel like I have been watching the news nonstop, and I'm sure a lot of you have as well. But I really hope that by the time you see this vlog that we have left no doubt. Anyway, so with that being said, I just have a couple of things to put in my car and head on the road to this new adventure. It's just gonna be weird because we're gonna still be here. We'll see him on the days that he's not working, so most likely on weekends, that type of stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be exciting. So, and I feel like now that I have talked about more of the details, I don't have to be nearly as secretive. I was saying in my Instagram live that I felt so secretive because I don't really know anything else from military life. Like, we're taught to just not put all of our information out. Like, you don't talk about certain things, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, we're civilian now. And we can choose to share life changes as they come. So this vlog might be a little bit different this time just because I don't know how much I'm gonna film down there. We have like an empty apartment to set up over the weekend. But I'll be back on Sunday, so got to get prepared for the week, take care of the dogs. Our kids are gonna be here for the weekend. They are older, so no worries there. They're taken care of. We left them a list of things that we were like, don't forget this, and at this time you need to, this time you need to do this, and all of that, and I think it's gonna be great. I'm really excited for us, and I'm ready for this new chapter. All right, so I have got the car all packed up. I was gonna try and stay a little bit longer to watch the news and just see the status of everything, but I was like, I need to get on the road and I can't keep waiting, and I need to stop at the gas station, so that's just another thing. So yeah, on the road I go, and hopefully the reason why I'm leaving now too is to avoid rush hour traffic. So that's another thing. I'm like, okay, we need to get on the road and not deal with all of that mess, because I-95 is just like the worst during rush hour. All right, it is ridiculously late here. Oh my gosh, I am exhausted. So the drive down here wasn't too bad. Per usual, it started to rain a little bit, not a big deal. We got all of our things settled into the apartment where Jesse will be staying, and oh my gosh, it was not as expected. The apartment itself is great. The location in the complex, not so much. So one of the things that, and I'd have no idea what's going on with my hair here. One of the things that Jesse had talked about with the management company was that since it was done online, we had 72 hours to change things. So we looked, and there's like 6 or 8 other units available. So we're gonna go to the management office in the morning and see what we can do, just to switch to another one. One of them might be a little bit more expensive, but I think it'll be worth it. But we did get all of his stuff unpacked. That's the part that kind of sucks, is we unpacked. and now we might have to pack up and move to a different unit. Oh my God. However, and I hope you can't hear him snoring, we're in a much smaller space now. We did get to go to a super Target, so that was awesome. How long is it? I think the last time I went to a super Target was like 6-7 years ago. So that was amazing. I was like, oh, I have missed this so much, and it is going to be so close to where he's going to be staying. Like, it's just such a great area. There was a Starbucks, a Dunkin' Donuts, the super Target, Ross. I think there was a Michael's. There's a Home Depot. I mean, it's like everything all in one area, and it's just really, really nice. So I'm hoping tomorrow we'll make some headway with finding a permanent place. This is only a leased apartment, so it's not anything, it's definitely not permanent, but it's definitely taking some adjusting, that's for sure. A couple of things that we did not take into account was bringing or getting like pots and pans and plates and stuff. So that has to happen tomorrow, because we can only handle so much eating out. It starts to get to be too much. So I think I'm going to turn in for the night. I should probably wash off my eye makeup and hope that tomorrow is a little less hectic, that's for sure. Another thing was our phones. Our phones don't like that we are suddenly in a different space, which is so odd because we traveled before all the time. Turns out, because nothing is ever just easy, right? Where we're at, they just put in a new toll road. In the process of putting in that toll road, they completely took down a Verizon tower, of course. So we don't get the best signal here. It's craziness. But the Wi-Fi will be up on Saturday, so hopefully that helps some things because we need a break. also just a quick, super quick Friday night update. We actually just went for a walk. We will have the keys to the new place tomorrow morning, so yay, that whole dramatic event has been settled. I feel like things are now finally starting to fall into place where we're gonna have internet and all of that stuff. We had to delay some of our IKEA orders because of this switch, which is fine. We'll get everything next weekend, but definitely starting to feel a little bit more like settled, even though we're not. We're still currently in a hotel this evening just because it's just what needed to happen. But excited that come tomorrow, on Saturday, we'll get to move forward with things like we need to pick up a TV and like actually pick up groceries for Jesse here, and then that's really it. I'll probably actually get to edit some of this. All right, I am finally home. You can probably hear the AC. It is hot here. What a weekend on so many levels. Definitely a historic weekend for our country, and just a physically and mentally exhausting weekend. Moving wise, every inch of my body hurts. I'm not normally like a take a hot bath kind of person, but I think that's definitely what I'm going to be doing this weekend. The weekend's over. It is Sunday. So that's what I'm going to be doing and getting ready for the work week. I hope that you guys enjoyed this vlog. I know it might have been a little bit all over the place and shorter than normal, but hopefully once we get like our new routines down and a little bit more settled, they will make a little bit more sense. So thank you guys so much for watching this week, and I will see you in the next vlog.